Hello, welcome to this update for Europe. Let's see what will happen over the next few days, especially early next week, because we have a series of cold waves in the Arctic that might affect parts of Central Northern Europe. And so let's see, currently we have that low pressure system near Spain and Portugal that produce some storms in Portugal and Spain. Today we have in Greece a little system with some rain and storms too. And let's see here, that system will just keep spinning in the Atlantic near Spain and Portugal and will likely dissipate later. Might bring some gusty winds and some showers in the Azores and Madeira Islands especially, but the system that over in Greece will likely affect Turkey there with more storms and Cyprus, like Saturday and Sunday shows more rain and storms around Cyprus, central Turkey, and some snow for central eastern Turkey too. And as you can see next week, the GFS is Monday, already some lingering snow near Norway, the northern UK, and it brings this big system through the UK there into Germany and France. And after that, all the cold air comes down, a lot of snow throughout the Alps, France, the UK, the Pyrenees, and all the way to Scandinavia there. More snow. Then this dives down to southeastern Europe and shows snow all the way down to France and like Italy by the next Friday, the 22nd, and also shows some more stuff later. So that's what we are monitoring. And also, just to mention this, in parts of eastern Turkey and Georgia, southern Russia, shows a system there of more rain and snow. Saturday, tomorrow, the 16th, shows some snow there, Turkey and Georgia, and some rain, and then it goes away there. So yeah, there's the European model, has the low pressure near Spain and Portugal there. Still some showers and a storm or two there. Shows those storms in Greece and Turkey into Cyprus, BR in Cyprus between Saturday and Sunday, especially on Sunday, into northern northwestern Syria and Israel on Monday. Shows more rain too, and shows like some snow central eastern Turkey on Monday, and a storm or two there as well. Then like here to see the big picture, there's that's low pressure system spinning the ocean near Iceland and Norway. Tomorrow the 16th shows more snow northern Norway all the way into Russia and Finland, northernmost Sweden, and some snow for central southern Norway in the mountains. Then Sunday the 17th, still some lingering snow showers in the Alps in Germany and in the Netherlands shows. And then Monday the 18th shows that low pressure system crossing the UK and Ireland with more rain and some snow in the mountains of the central UK and northern Ireland. Then on Tuesday brings that system to Central Europe, shows more rain for France, more snow in the Alps, and then on Wednesday, the 20th, this cold air comes down and it kickstarts a big snowstorm throughout the Alps, southern Germany, especially Switzerland and Italy, parts of France too. Then it shows the main low pressure will be all the way up in the Baltics with more snow throughout like southern Sweden, Finland, and near Poland, Latvia, and Estonia. And 962 is a big low pressure. Let's see if the Europeans write about this or it will be weaker, because uh, these models always change, so they aren't exact forecasts. But let's see, it also has a wave of rain in the northern Spain and some snow in the Pyrenees on the 20th, and shows that main cold front diving down to southeastern Europe. Some heavy rain on Wednesday, the 20th, and snow behind it in Croatia, Bosnia, and parts of Romania. It shows like on the 21st, next Thursday, some snow lingering around Romania still, like Serbia and some areas. Then the cold front moves into Turkey and some rain there. But the Europeans, this crazy system like slashing France on the 21st, with a bunch of snow throughout central, southern France and Switzerland and Italy. Then it passes this through the Alps with some heavier snow, like on the 21st, goes all the way into Eastern Europe on the 22nd, a week from now, shows more snow for like Austria, Hungary, parts of Slovakia, and Czechia and other areas. Some like late on the 22nd, more snow throughout Ukraine and Belarus, all the way down to Albania, some snow. This goes there, and the European gets another season right after that on the 23rd, with more snow like in the UK, Netherlands, France, Germany, and more there. And after that shows more rain around Portugal and parts of Spain. So this is the general consensus, but these models will still update a bunch of times. So the thing we can know for sure is that it will get much colder in some areas north central Europe, and potentially some snow in the next week throughout the Alps especially, and parts of the UK in some areas. So here we can see the Arctic there. There's those waves of the polar vortex, and then it shows like on Saturday, Sunday around Scandinavia, that colder air. But next week, let's put the other one here. So shows that low pressure spinning. So that's November 17th here. So a little bit. So the European has that like big low pressure around the Baltics and Scandinavia November 20th with cold air. So the blues like colder air, and the red is a little bit warmer, like higher pressure. The red is higher pressure and the blue is like lower pressure. Not exactly lower pressure, because as you can see on top of the screen there's like a chocolate cyclone there and it's not blue. So like the blue is some colder air geopotential height. So let's see. So shows around November 20th that low pressure across northern Europe with more blues across Europe there. Then it does get those weird systems, the Atlantic layer to go into France and the other areas. But yeah, there's the GFS as well. Shows uh, the the Arctic air there around Scandinavia. The GFS also fires that bigger low pressure just like southern Scandinavia, November 20th, with colder air extending all the way down to France. As you can see those blues there, the lower pressures with colder air all the way down to France. So yeah, be aware. And an easier way to see this is like, let's see in Europe here. So the above average and below average temperature. So the GFS does have around Monday the 18th some colder air coming down. On Wednesday the 20th more around the UK, and the below average temperatures go all the way down into the Mediterranean, into Italy. Shows those much below average temperatures, especially in the Alps. It might get very cold in the Alps next week, and shows it there this next Thursday, the 21st, and then that cold wave moves east towards Eastern Europe, some above average going to Western Europe, uh, before some small cold waves later, but that's far out. The main event is this one next week. There's the European model here, the zeros is, so it shows like this is Saturday, tomorrow still some normal to above average. Then it shows on the 20th that wave of cold air goes into the UK, into France, and into Central Europe there. It's not showing as crazy as the GFS, but it's showing a lot of cold air there, especially like around Wednesday, the 20th. And let's see, the run from yesterday, the 12Z yesterday, showed like the cold air coming, showed a little more extent to it, showed a bigger area of cold air coming, but the run today has a little bit more compressed. But as you can see on the 12Z from yesterday, did have this big cold wave in southeastern Europe around November 27th. But that will change still. Like the run from today shows this cold air coming down Wednesday, then it might pass near southeastern Europe, going to Ukraine and Russia, but quickly shows those above average temperatures later. So yeah, and there's the Canadian model 2, shows there, and then shows next Tuesday the 19th, the cold air starts coming, shows around next Friday the 22nd for like Central Europe, those below average temperatures. And let's see here, for like the odd areas. So let's put this temperature like 500, around 500 in the atmosphere. So the purple is like very cold there, and the blue is warmer. So this is Friday. Saturday, as you can see, if you are in Scandinavia or the northern countries, by Sunday this very cold air be right on top of you. Alright, so be aware of the cold in those like northern countries. Stay warm. This comes Monday. Still some very cold air around there Monday the 18th. It shows like this goes that other wave of cold air around the UK on Wednesday shows very cold temperatures there on Wednesday around the UK, northern Norway and Sweden like very cold in those deep purples, and then this goes all the way down into Italy by next Thursday the 21st. So very cold air there goes and still remains cold in the north, and southern Europe gets a tiny break by the end of next week. So yeah, be careful. The GFS has a similar thing, that cold air dominating northern Europe, Scandinavia, so be aware. And then that bigger, more robust wave of cold air next Wednesday across the UK, France, and all the way down to the Mediterranean there shows some cold air. Then it goes east into Eastern Europe by the end of next week. So be aware in those areas. So let's see here. So an estimate of the temperatures. So here, this is the European. Still, alright, shows those cold temperatures at night in much of Eastern Europe and the Alps and Northern Europe. But around Monday, the 18th, shows even colder, like in Norway, the northern UK. Tuesday, the 19th, especially Wednesday into Thursday, shows those very cold temperatures in the Alps and Norway. You start seeing some shades of pink there, like close to minus 10 or something. This is the true mirror temperature. It isn't the actual temperature, but shows like those colder shades there, especially around next Friday, the 22nd in the Alps, very cold, and then yeah, so be aware. There's the geopotential height, so does show those lower pressures around Scandinavia and those areas with the cold air, and then on Wednesday it fires that big low pressure around like the the seas there in the Baltics. On the 20th 21st shows that cold air dominating all the way south into the Mediterranean there, and then this goes, and yeah, so be aware. There's like the geopotential height anomaly shows that low pressure near Spain and Portugal there, but next week on the 20th shows the big area of lower pressures there with those cold temperatures, and this like in the overview, this will cause a lot of snow, like the Alps, some parts of Central Europe on Wednesday, and Northern Europe. So be aware. Now an estimate of the real temperatures. This will change still. It's just a model, but we can see here. Alright, tonight into Saturday, alright, it shows some -1 in Austria. In Switzerland, some like -6, -5. Alright, cold there. Slovenia, some colder temperatures. Romania, especially in the mountains there, colder temperatures. Slovenia, Czechia, Central Italy in those mountains, already cold, and show like in Macedonia, some -5, Montenegro. So be aware, Bulgaria, some colder temperatures, and even the Pyrenees there, in like Andorra and Spain. In France, show some spots of south central France, close to 0 degrees already during the night, and yeah, Norway there, some spots too, especially in the north there, those cold temperatures. But this is Saturday, shows Sunday morning, those colder temperatures dominating around Eastern Europe, especially in Romania, Hungary, those areas are -1, -2, all the way down to Greece, so -1, Central Italy in the mountains still, shows Bulgaria, those colder temperatures, Ukraine and Slovakia, and there in eastern Turkey 2, in the Caucasus minus 14, Russia and Georgia and Azerbaijan. It shows, yeah, in the Alps it's like minus 4 already, minus 8. So this is Sunday. Monday the 18th shows already central Germany and a little bit colder temperatures. In the Alps still some minus 5, minus 6, minus 4, some parts of Slovakia, southern Poland, and already shows in Norway there's some minus 6, especially in the mountains minus 10, because that cold air will be dominating already. Some minus 5, 1 degree, minus 1. Sweden, most of Sweden except some southernmost Sweden and Iceland's at like minus 13, minus 10, minus 9, depending on the elevation. Shows in Finland, most of Finland some negative temperatures, and northern UK already so like 4 degrees, minus 4 actually, minus 2. So yeah, BR, this is Monday during the day. Shows Tuesday morning as still colder in the northern UK, Northern Ireland, show like some minus 1 all the way to minus 4 parts of the northern UK. Shows still in southeastern Europe around Romania some minus 4, Ukraine 0, minus 1, Moldova BR of frost and everything. Shows Bulgaria some minus 1, Serbia, uh, parts of Slovenia and northern Croatia, and the Alps already some like minus 7, minus 5. Some higher spots, southern Switzerland minus 9, France and Italy some minus 4. So yeah, we are still in the Pyrenees, colder. Some parts of Spain some 7, 6 degrees, 4 degrees, 9 degrees, and some interior areas some 5 degrees. And yeah, but in Norway already Tuesday morning shows some minus 18 degrees already, because of that mass of cold air. They'll be over you, minus 17, minus 14, minus 11, minus 4 in Oslo. So very cold there. Norway, most of Sweden except a spot or two in the south, and Stockholm like 1 degree, but very cold most of Sweden, Norway, Finland, and even 1 degree is very cold. And then like negative temperatures for most of Finland, northern Finland there. Shows Russia, northwestern Russia, Iceland still so minus 16, the mountains minus 12. And yeah, BR Tuesday Tuesday afternoon shows a little bit higher across Germany, like 8 degrees, France 11 degrees, but still those cold temperatures during the day. In the northern UK, Norway still cold during the day. Some spots of the Alps and mountains of Romania still cold, but a little bit less cold during the day. The next night, like Wednesday morning, shows in Norway there some mountain spots close to minus 20 degrees Celsius, minus 19, minus 9, minus 8, minus 7, minus 12. Northern Norway and Sweden, you'll be pure cold air there, like minus 21, minus 20 degrees, minus 13. Sweden, Finland, some minus 7, except southern Finland, some 2 degrees, but most of Finland very, very cold. There will be the low pressure forming there, so you can see spinning. Southern Sweden show like 7 degrees, but most of northern central Sweden very cold. And those cold temperatures are expanding all the way to the southern UK, some minus 5, central UK, 1 degree in London. In Ireland, some 0 degrees, minus 1. And yeah, so BRS minus 4, northern UK. It's still coldish in the Pyrenees there, so some 2, 1 degree, and cold in the Alps. Doesn't show as cold in southeastern Europe, but still cold across like Belgium and Luxembourg in Germany. Parts of France shows still very cold across central Turkey, eastern Turkey, some areas there, and eastern Ukraine and Russia, some colder temperatures. This is Wednesday. Wednesday during the day, like 5 o'clock in the afternoon, doesn't show much change. It actually gets colder than it was in the morning. So this in the morning, yeah, not much difference, because show like some 0 degrees in the morning, minus 1, and in the afternoon show still some minus 1 across eastern Germany, but a little bit warmer western Germany. But like Thursday morning, the 21st, this is the real cold day. So shows across like southern Ireland, some 0 degrees, minus 2. 2 degrees in London, or even 1. Most of the UK, northern UK, is a -4, -5. But in the Alps, I show some spots in Switzerland, some -21 degrees, -20, very cold across most of the Alps, so like -14, -13, some mountains in central Italy, and then all the way south into Montenegro, some -2, Romania, Hungary, 0, -1, Belarus, all the way into Estonia, so -1. The big low pressure will be spinning right there in Sweden. It shows some negative temperatures: Hungary, Slovakia, Czechia, most of central southern Germany, parts of Denmark, and most of those areas. Thursday afternoon will warm us up a little bit, especially like during the day. Shows still cold in the Alps, very cold in the Alps still, but less cold than in the morning in some low elevations, but still cold in the mountains there. And you can see the sharp boundary here of cold and warm air, and also here in Eastern Europe. And then still very cold even during the day, like in Norway, some -14 in the afternoon, -6. Some spots in northern Norway, like some -23 degrees Celsius. And then most of northern central Finland, very cold. So yeah, and then the next morning, Friday morning, the 22nd, does show still across northern Italy in the Alps, some -20 to -21 degrees Celsius. Most of northern Italy is negative temperatures, except a very specific spot or two, or some 1 degree. And then shows Switzerland, some -12, -16, -17. Central France, those negative temperatures. Shows in Ukraine there some -2, Poland, -1, Czechia. Most of central southern Germany, Luxembourg, and, and Belgium, and southern Netherlands, some 0 degrees, Bulgaria, spot or 2, Macedonia, but shows most of Ireland as negative temperatures next Friday the 22nd. And the UK, around 1 degree in London, just south of London, 0 degrees. Shows some spots there 0 to like -3, -5, the northern UK. In Norway, still like some -19 to -20 degrees, -7, -8. So be aware. Some high elevations in Iceland, -21, -5, -11 in other areas. So be aware. And next Saturday, the 23rd, like exactly a week from now or something, shows some -21 still in the Alps. In Austria, -13, -1 in Germany, many areas south central Germany, Romania, some -8 in the mountains, -9, Hungary, Slovakia. So be aware those areas of the cold. Uh, the GFS does show Wednesday those colder temperatures in the Alps and many areas. Doesn't show as widespread as the European, but especially on Thursday does show close to the European. It actually has a -22 degrees Celsius, the GFS. That's even lower. Shows across Germany, some -2, Poland, most of the UK there, central northern UK. Shows Norway, some -17, northern Sweden, the mountains, shows all the way to -24 degrees Celsius, the GFS next Thursday morning, the 21st. So yeah, be aware of this cold wave coming. Now some snow accumulations. So just today, Friday, until Monday, the 18th, shows some snow in Greece, still from that system there. The northern mountains of Greece, some 20 centimeters. Southern Albania there, some 12 to 18 centimeters. Macedonia in some areas. Shows more there across central Greece, in some high elevations there. Shows in Austria, alright, some snow. Switzerland, 5 centimeters. Between Germany and Poland, some like 6 centimeters. Alright, show some spots of snow like Western Germany, the Netherlands, 3 centimeters. A spot or two of Poland. Shows in Estonia like 9 centimeters, 5 centimeters. Alright, in Norway, by next Monday, shows 71 centimeters, 68. So more snow there. Southern Norway, Sweden, and northern Finland and northern Norway as well, into Russia. some more snow central Finland, so be aware. In Iceland, show like some to 30 centimeters, 20 centimeters, so be aware. Shows a lot in the Caucasus there, in Turkey and Georgia, especially Russia, some 668 centimeters, more across southern Russia there, and central Georgia to northeastern Turkey, some in Armenia, Azerbaijan, southeastern southern Russia there. It shows more some specific mountain spots in central Turkey and eastern Turkey especially. So be aware. So and even the northern UK already shows some spots by next Monday. But if I put this to next Thursday, the 21st, already shows all that snow through Central Europe. So around Italy and France, some 72 centimeters. Shows some snow Central France as well. Central to eastern France especially. Even northern France shows some drops of snow, flakes of snow. And Belgium shows like some northern Belgium. The Netherlands some 24 centimeters in the next week. Shows Ukraine and Slovakia a little bit of snow. A little bit more across a mountain of Bulgaria, northern Croatia and Austria, Hungary there. In the Pyrenees does show a tiny bit, Spain, France and Andorra, and a tiny hint in southern Spain there. Northern Spain a tiny hint as well. And it does show in the UK, it shows like a hint or two, just like north of London, so some 1 centimeter or something, 0.7 centimeters, but the real snow will be like those highlands, central UK, some 37 centimeters, western UK, a snow or two, Northern Ireland there, some like 29 centimeters, 29, 3 centimeters, and those northernmost areas of Scotland, the northern UK, some 60 centimeters, some areas of 23, 4 is centimeters. So yeah, be aware of the snow there too. Show some snow in some parts of northern Czechia, southern Czechia, even central Czechia, a flake or two. Show central to northern Germany, some 19 centimeters. Netherlands, especially northern Germany, some 30 centimeters. In Denmark, some 40 centimeters. Into like Norway. Norway shows more than 73 centimeters. More there across Sweden, except a spot or two in southern Sweden, but most of Sweden will get snow from this. But basically like 90% of Sweden, 40 centimeters, 30, 20 centimeters, so a lot there. Northern Norway, some highlands on the mountains there. It shows more across like eastern Sweden, Finland, some snow, like 99% of Finland, more snow, to northwestern Russia there. Some light snow in Estonia, shows a little bit, Latvia and Lithuania, a tiny hint. So be aware. The GFS has a similar thing, that the GFS has more snow throughout like Slovenia, Croatia, has a lot there in Italy and France, especially Switzerland, close to 40 to 59 centimeters, has some in like western Ukraine too, some 68 centimeters, but the GFS is now all the way into Bosnia, uh, Slovenia, some more there across Greece, Macedonia, Bulgaria, even across northern Spain, the Pyrenees, and the GFS is snow all the way into London, so like 3 centimeters in London, has more across central UK, some the Highlands and Northern Ireland, but the GFS is very crazy about Norway. Has some spots in Norway close to 136 centimeters the next 5 days, and like 120 centimeters, more than 66 centimeters. So be aware in Norway, some the Faroe Islands and some areas there are more snow too. Eastern Sweden shows close to 90 centimeters or more. Southern Sweden and most of Finland will get some sort of snow. Northern Iceland shows more as well. And Turkey and Georgia and Russia there shows some snow, Azerbaijan too. So be aware. Uh, the icon does have a little bit less widespread, but it has more snow in the Alps, similar to the European, like some 50. The European had 70 centimeters. There's more snow in Switzerland, Slovenia, in Austria, in the Pyrenees as well. Some more snow has central UK, just the central UK there. More across Denmark, snow in Denmark. And until Thursday, shows a little bit more central Italy. Bulgaria, Albania has this line of snow from Ukraine to Russia there. Belarus has more snow like western Norway, some spots close to 81 centimeters Sweden there, more snow, Finland. So yeah, be aware of that snow coming. And now, like, a big thing might be the wind that is my cause. So there's a lot of wind in Iceland and northern Scotland because of these low pressure systems. In western Norway, there's some very high gusts already there. In Iceland, parts of Greenland there, some higher gusts too, especially some eastern areas there. And then shows like this Friday, Saturday, stronger winds from Norway, Sweden, all the way into Russia, northern Estonia, Latvia, but especially Norway there shows some very close to 105 km per gusts. Norway late Saturday tomorrow. Sunday still shows some high winds in the North Sea and the Baltics. In Latvia, southern Sweden shows some high winds. And if there's snow in the mountains of Norway plus this wind at the same time, might generate some blowing snow conditions to be careful there. So be careful, and shows yeah maybe some rougher seas too because of this wind. Shows this goes there like next Tuesday that low pressure starts forming near the Baltics, and on Wednesday the cold air comes throughout France and the UK. So late on Tuesday, let's first see like France and the Mediterranean because the Europeans like some stronger winds central France right Tuesday near Italy, but next Wednesday the European has this insane wind gusts throughout northern Italy, central Italy, more than 113 km per gust throughout the mountains of central Italy. In the Alps of France there, shows some 100 km per gust, 90 throughout southern France, Bosnia and Croatia, some close to 100 km per gust in the mountains. And like Corsica and some areas, some high gusts throughout some mountains of Spain. And then this next Wednesday, the 20th, that wind continues, and the European gets even worse. This is like next Wednesday afternoon, the 20th shows close to 107 km per gust between Bosnia and Montenegro. In Croatia, more than 80 90 km per gust. Like Ukraine and Romania, some 80 70 km per gust. Austria, Switzerland, some higher gusts in the Alps, especially in the French Alps and Switzerland. But the Europeans so crazy about Italy, like 124 km per gust, some mountains of eastern Italy. So this is very insane. Throughout eastern to central Italy, Corsica close to 100 km per gust, Sardinia. So this is very crazy. So like in Hungary there some high gusts, some parts of Germany. Then this is Wednesday. This goes still some high gusts near Greece and southern Italy until Thursday the 21st. As that front moves throughout Ukraine, western Turkey, Bulgaria. Then this goes there. It shows higher gusts throughout Turkey, there, especially northern Turkey, Ukraine, into Russia, showing some higher gusts there. And then the European has this insane system coming later on Thursday into France and Spain. It's like some spots of western France close to 116 km per gust. Again, northern Italy, so like 80 to 100 km per gust. Corsica, northeastern Spain, some crazy gusts, but especially in France, like more than 100 km per gust. Shows more throughout Spain, many areas of Spain, some higher gusts. Next Thursday, the 21st, it is moves along there. It does show in the Mediterranean close to 134 km per gust. Most of Croatia and Bosnia, more than 100 km per gust, 90, 80, 100. Next Friday, the 22nd, eastern Spain shows some higher gusts. This goes, the European gets very insane throughout Albania, Montenegro, more than 125 km per gust. Throughout Bosnia, Romania, insane winds in the mountains of Romania. A little bit gustier, Moldova shows Austria there some 92 km per gust. And Italy's most central, southern Italy, some very high gusts. Then this goes still some crazy winds throughout Greece, Turkey again, and Bulgaria. And this looks like the same track as the last system on Wednesday that shows those high winds next Wednesday. So almost gives like a deja vu. And then it shows yet again some more more systems throughout France and Germany there on next Saturday, the 23rd. But especially like on Friday and Thursday, the 21st, I feel like the European model is kind of exaggerating with the amount of wind there. So these models are not a forecast. This will still change a bunch of times. So we'll make more videos throughout next week to update on this. But I'm showing this now, something completely different might happen because these models change a lot. So just keep that in mind. But the GFS, if you check, it has like Saturday, Sunday, the stronger winds in the north there. It has on Tuesday a system entering Belgium and France close to 74 km per gusts throughout southern UK, some higher gusts. Then the GFS is going to like Germany, Czechia, some higher gusts on Tuesday, the 19th. It does have some higher gusts in central northern Italy on Wednesday, the 20th, and southern France as well. So be aware, this goes there. Does have some high winds southern Italy into like Bulgaria, Greece, and Turkey on like next Thursday, the 21st, all the way into Ukraine there. And then this goes there. The GFS shows another system on the 22nd, but shows weaker than the European. So yeah, be aware. But now talking about that low pressure that they might develop in Central Northern Europe. So this Monday, Tuesday, that low pressure starts developing on Tuesday. Into Wednesday shows some very high winds northern Poland there. And this system we have more confidence they might form because most models are showing it. So shows some higher seas and winds there Wednesday, especially in Sweden, some very high winds near Stockholm and western Latvia and Lithuania, some very high winds on the 20th. Shows this goes there. Still some high winds on Thursday, the 21st, across Sweden, Finland, those areas there. This goes and shows some very high winds across northern Finland, northern Sweden, and Russia. There's some higher gusts, and yeah, so be careful in those areas and just be aware of this system, especially in places like Norway in the mountains with blowing snow, and later the next week in the Alps and everything. And does show like Tuesday when the system might come in, some stronger systems between the UK and France, some wind actually, and yeah, so be aware. Let's just see the icon for comparison. So today, Friday, the icon already has more than 114 km per gust in Norway there. So be aware in Norway. Shows the icon is very crazy with Norway. Started tomorrow almost 137 km per gust. So I think that's too strong, but there's always the possibility. So be aware. Like next Monday, the 18th, some strong gusts near Ireland and the UK goes into France and the Netherlands. The August so very high winds near the Netherlands on like Tuesday the 19th for northern Italy and France as well. This goes there. The icons also is strong in the Mediterranean, especially Bosnia, Montenegro, some very high winds throughout Corsica and Italy and Switzerland. The icons more scared with the winds, not so concentrated like the European, but it does have southern Italy on the 21st, almost 113 km per gust. Then it has some high gusts northwest in Spain on like the 21st with that new system to France there might produce some higher gusts on the 21st and 22nd. This northern and eastern Spain and the Mediterranean again. And it has some higher gusts in like Greece, some very high gusts on the end of Thursday, the 21st. So BR2 around Turkey, some spots in Turkey, and this mainly it. So be careful with the wind, the snow, and everything. So here there's the 2 meter temperature anomaly, like shows below average, above average, like in 2 meters. So this shows Monday that those below average across Norway, the UK already, shows like Wednesday those very below average in the Alps and throughout Norway, especially in Iceland, those very below average until Saturday the 21st to 23rd shows more below average there. Shows some above average later in France and Spain in some areas. So yeah, be aware. let's see here if there's like some other stuff with the GFS. So there's the snow here. So this, like I showed you before, the other side, the mass of cold air and below average temperatures there, especially into next week. So be aware. And the temperature is one thing, but if you get the temperature plus the wind and everything, there are the wind chills, like the feels like temperatures. It might be -1, but it feels like -3. So be aware, they might, it will, in many locations, it will feel colder than it actually is. I can't find the chart right now, but just be aware of the wind chills as well. In terms of rain accumulation until next Friday, the 22nd, shows more rain across like Montenegro, more than 100 millimeters, northern Albania, and the Alps will be mainly snow there, but shows more rain through some parts of Portugal, Spain, especially like southern UK, a little bit of rain in Ireland. If I put this just until next Wednesday, shows parts of Montenegro some 100 millimeters, Albania, Bosnia there, and Croatia some 70 millimeters. So this system will have rain and snow. Does show that those storms in Syria and some areas close to 130 millimeters. I don't know what's happening here. So let's see. Cyprus shows some storms nearby to 65, 70 millimeters. But be aware, in Syria showing some higher accumulations near Lebanon and Israel, some more storms, southern Turkey and Georgia there in those areas, showing a lot of rain throughout Central Europe from all these systems, northern Spain, and yeah. So be aware, there's the snowfall. This map, the show I showed you this before, but shows a lot of snow Central Germany, the Alps, many areas there. So be aware. Let's see the Canadian model too to see what it thinks about this. So there's that snow array in Norway, and the wind today, Friday until Sunday, shows there. It shows that low pressure in the UK on November 19th from Tuesday. Some snow in the Highlands there in the UK. More rain through southern UK, more rain in France. Some snow in the Alps, heavier there in the Alps. Some snow central Germany, more rain through central southern France. And some snow in southern France and the Pyrenees. Which does show the low pressure all the way to southern Europe, southeastern Europe, with some snow on like the 21st and some rain there. The Canadian does get the other system into France on the 22nd, with more snow in the Alps, in eastern France, in many areas. It does have like on the 23rd a slight possibility of freezing rain across Moldova, some snow in Romania, and it gets another system to France and Belgium and Germany with more snow on the 23rd. Does have some ice in northern Italy on the 23rd as well, and more ice into Russia, southern Poland and stuff. But this this will still change many times, and we'll make more updates. So be aware of this cold wave coming and everything.